What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this page out to those who you know who are culinary professionals, or if you're a culinary professional looking to learn tools, gems daily, because I drop gems all the time on this channel for you guys to take and go back and apply to your business. So let's get into it. Today we are going to be talking about upsells that you can offer to your clients within your business so that you can make more money. Yes, so let's jump right into it. The first thing I want to give you guys is offering your clients service, on-site service. And what I mean by that is servers. So let's just say you book somebody books you for a wedding or just a basic service, which is maybe a repast or a baby shower. They may want a drop-off service, but always offer, we offer service to come out and take the stress off of you, relieve you of the duties of serving the food and having to clean up and everything. You can offer that in a package that you're offering them per hour, per server. And let's just say you're charging $40 per hour per server, and you service with a minimum of 2 hours. That's $80 extra for one person. Then you add 2, that's $160. And if you got 4, that's about what? Yeah, my math is messing up. But if you got 4 servers for that many hours, that's 3. It's 300 or something. Y'all forgive me for my math because I don't got my calculator right now. But you guys get it, right? So you can add on servers, and then they can also do the cleanup as well. So you can add in a fee for that and just bundle it all up, okay? 4-hour service for 3 servers is an extra $300 for them. People pay for convenience, so people will definitely want to add on that service, and they will be glad to pay it so it can take the stress and relief off of them so they can focus on everything that's going on at their event. So the next thing I want to get into as far as upsells is offering people an elevated premium stage luxury experience. People love luxury. People love exclusivity. They love being able to get things that they know that is of value. So that goes hand in hand with your serving that you may be offering, having your service on site, your service standing there and serving the food. People need people to be there to be able to swap pans out, swap the food out, refill pans and things like that. So if you offer a premium elevated luxury service where you have staged food, you have to continuously replenish the food so the setup stays nice, so everything looks full setting up on the display. So if you're offering that premium stage setup, that can be risers, chafing dishes, special platters, gold platters, florals, things like that, everything that adds into that luxury premium look to give your customers, your clients, an exclusive experience. You can add in those things, and the setup can literally be as low as, you don't want to go any lower than, I would say, $300 for those type of setups. Doesn't matter who you're servicing, 4 people, 10 people, 20 people, of course, it's going to be a lot more, but you need to be at least charging at minimum $300 for those setups. Because just think about it. You are setting the stuff up. You have to clean the stuff. You have to take it down, package it up, and it takes time to actually do those setups and coordinate everything at the venue before you're even putting any food out. And then you have to consider things like people breaking things, accidents happening, accidents happen. So that's where you come in and you have to charge a deposit for those things just to cover your materials, to cover your equipment for your business, because we don't want to lose out on any money. So as far as those things, setting up the premium chafing dishes, decor and things, that can range anywhere, I would say, from $300 on up. There's really no cap on it because there's so many different setups you can do where you can offer waterfalls, you can offer florals that are just all over the place. Like, you can service 50 people, and just think about how many florals you need, how many chafing dishes you may need, how many risers you may need, how many heating lamps you may need. You need to cover those costs for the rentals of those. And then, of course, like I said, charge a deposit so that you can be covered if something was to happen to your equipment. So that is one of my favorites, actually, to charge those premium prices for that luxury stage setup, the fancy things where people want, the custom services. That's my favorite because those numbers can range. They can go high. They can make you a lot of extra money with just having that setup done, and then additional having the service on top of the setup, the service, people replenishing stuff, and the your workers actually being there on site working for the people for hours. So much money to make. So y'all make sure y'all add on those services. The next upsell that you can charge for your customer is actually connected with the last one that we spoke about, the stations, the staging. This upsell is also one of my favorites. It creates an exclusive custom experience for your customer, and it makes them feel like they're in a space that is just very premium and luxury, and it gives their clients a unforgettable experience, something they'll never forget. Live interactive stations. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just think about when you go to buffets. They're sitting there carving the ham, carving the roast beef. They have a live person there cooking the omelets on site right in front of you. You telling the person what you want, how you want it customized based off what the things that you like. So that will give your experience that you're offering to your client so many brownie points. Your clients, you're going to get so many clients off of that. You're going to be like, oh, I love this. I love how you set this up, and we can get custom meals based on what we like. Our allergies, our dietary restrictions, they're going to love that. So if you have an omelet station or a waffle station where you cook the waffles there fresh, you have a chicken station where you're frying the chicken on site, you're saucing it up and serving it to the client live while the event is going on. You have a dessert station where you're crafting the desserts up, you're dipping the chocolate strawberries and giving them to the clients. They will love that. This is another upsell that you can upsell your clients to, because you have staff on site that's working per hour, plus you charge for the service itself of having those live interactive stations, because it requires more equipment, it requires more time, and it requires more staff. So you're going to have a more heavier volume of workers that you need there to make this thing happen. So what that means, more volume, more money, more work, more money. So it is a win-win experience for the client itself and your business to make more money. Next thing I want to go over as far as upsells. I know you guys are probably thinking like, okay, these are big luxury premium setups, but what about for us who just do regular basic drop-off service? Yes, there's money to be made in that space as well. Let's just say you drop off food at an office or a birthday party or something like that, right? You're just doing the standard drop-off racks and burners, metal racks and burners, no chafing dishes, no risers or anything like that. Cool. What you do is offer your client extra packaging equipment. So what you're going to do is offer them either styrofoam containers to add on, plates with foil, but most people would rather just go with the styrofoam containers. It's a lot easier. You want to include foil with that as well, though. They may have to wrap the boxes or maybe do the clear plastic wrap or something like that. You also can offer them those, reusable Tupperware plasticware containers. That's good as well. It allows the customer to, not have to worry about leaks and things like that, just depending upon their preference. So you can offer the styrofoam containers and you can offer the plasticware, the Tupperware reusable containers. Also, to take that a step further, something else that you can do is, even after you drop the food off, you can offer a service where you charge additional for having to come back and clean up everything, package up those leftovers in those containers for their guests to hand those out. So they're not worrying about, oh, I have to package this up and who's going to take this, who's going to take that. You can just automatically pack all that stuff up. So it's done. It's simple. It's easy. If they want to take a plate home, they can take a plate home. It's already boxed up with all the items in it. People aren't fumbling over the food and just trying to dig here, dig there. It's already portioned out for them. So it becomes a convenience. People love convenience. You guys have to understand, in business, you are here to solve a problem and make things more convenient and easier for your clients. And if you're doing that, they're going to hire you back every single time. Trust me. Okay, lastly, I know I talked a lot about catering. I talked a lot about a luxury premium catering services and just drop-off catering service. Let's talk about those people who are personal chefs. Personal chefs can do upsells as well. Let's just say a client asks you to come to their home today for a special occasion to cook one meal. You can upsell them into adding on an additional meal. Some people stay up late, they have things going on. Add on an additional meal, a snack for them to have for later in the night, or even add on something that is able to be warmed up in the morning as far as breakfast. or even lunch the next day. Some people may have enjoyed your food so much, they loved it so much. Make additional dishes to add on to upsell them so you can make more money. Why wouldn't they want to have your food for the next day? Why wouldn't they want to have another food, a different dish that they can experience the next day? Because you never know, that second dish that you've created for them to have for day 2, that may be the dish that brings you back and hires you on again and again and again. So you never know. So always offer those upsells. Always offer more experiences and options for your clients to take on. Also, like I said, if you have not followed and subscribed, make sure you like this page, subscribe this page. Also, if you like these tips, these gems, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Scale with Marie. That's SCALEWITHMARIE. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook. Follow me on all those platforms. I also teach a class every single Wednesday for my chefs and those who are looking for mentorship, who wants to start, scale, and grow their culinary businesses, set a strong foundation, learn sales psychology, learn how to create different systems in their business, learn AI tools, learn how to build their business from the ground up, becoming a personal chef, a caterer. Lock in with me. I'm going to drop the links below so you guys can have access to me, and I'll see you guys on the next one.